Hello everyone, welcome to Tasyty Komfort. This is Nadet Chu and this is David Chu.
Hey, what's up everyone?
I prepared Tteokguk, which is the New Year Korean food, and we're gonna eat it right now in front of the camera for the first time.
Yay!
How did you like your 2020?
It was definitely by far the most difficult year in my life.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a lot of frustrating moments that brought about anxiety.
Like what?
You know, just the frustrating thing of feeling like helpless about the things that are going around, and they say like snakes in the grass. Just people were trying to take advantage of such a terrible situation. For example, like when my dad died this year, there was people like coming out of like the woods, like just popping out of nowhere, trying to make a quick buck out of it or something like that, you know? And seeing people like during the pandemic of this year, people hoarding like toilet paper and stuff, which is ridiculous, trying to make money. And you know, there's like all these stories coming out of all these politicians that knew about how bad the pandemic was going to be, but they were like kind of misinforming the public, saying one thing and then in the back they're like selling their stocks and trying to make a bunch of money, investing in certain stocks and stuff. Like if you didn't have like that inside information or whatever, and you like make smart bets on stocks, I'm like, that's fine, you can make money off of it, but trying to make money at the cost of other people, just the lack of empathy that other people have, it's frustrating. Yeah, and overall just anxiety all around. I think every day, not really knowing, you know, what's gonna happen. There was like a few period in the year where it felt like the world kind of just stopped, you know. That brought like the anxiety levels like really high, right? Like for me.
You mean like right after the pandemic, right?
Yeah, right at the beginning of that pandemic where, you know.
And like when Black Lives Matter protest happened, we had this National Guard that came.
Yeah, when the National Guard, and you would see them on the street, on the corner.
Yeah.
In the back of my mind, I'm like, trying not to panic. I'm telling myself like, don't panic, it's okay. Like it's not gonna be that bad. But like in the back of my head, I'm like, I'm not so sure if the year's gonna be that great. I mean, I think it's probably the same for almost everybody, just that pandemic, and you know, a lot of people lost lives, lost loved ones, friends and family, and that's just, you know, I'm sure everyone's mental health took like a big hit this year.
Oh, yeah.
I know mine did. Especially because we couldn't go out, you know. We've been like pretty much indoors mainly. So what about you? What was like your most
anxious moment?
Yeah, of this year.
We can't leave out coronavirus this year, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And there's like new anxiety happened for me. Like I already had this anxiety issues, but after this virus outbreak happened, I would still see people without mask. Like let's say that there was like a group of people walking on the street, and in that group, like maybe a couple people are wearing it, and like maybe 3 other people are not wearing it. And then they feel like they're being like a little too paranoid compared to their friends in the group who's not wearing the mask. And I see them literally taking them off, like, and I'm like, why would you do that? It made me upset sometimes because I see other people getting impacted by it, and we see news every single day saying the number of people who got infected is raising and raising, right? And it seems like people don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, you definitely feel helpless in those situations too.
Yeah, and I don't even want to confront them. Like,
yeah, you don't want to risk, like, you know, who knows.
I don't want a single droplet from their mouth.
Yeah, and you don't want the drama either. You don't have the energy for the drama.
No, but there was definitely a thankful moment we experienced this whole year, besides all that horrible news.
Yeah, absolutely. There was definitely good moments in the year. I mean, for me, the first thing that stands out in terms of what I was thankful for the year was just having family and friends that do genuinely care about me. And in those rough moments, there was definitely a very big low for me in the year, and that was when my dad died earlier in the year. And just the overwhelming support I felt of people just reaching out to me, connecting with me, relating to me, you know, comfort me with
that meant a lot.
Yeah, and even though I wasn't physically able to see these people because of the pandemic, them reaching out to me via text or something, or like, you know, them taking a moment out of their day to kind of try to comfort me, or give me advice was helpful, and I definitely couldn't have done it without the overwhelming support I got from my family and friends, and obviously you. I was super thankful for you. You know, just you took on a big burden. I feel like so I'm also very just genuinely thankful. Like just having someone physically there that I care about and that I can tell cares about me. Yeah, I felt like I got to appreciate people more, which it's sad that it has to take such a dramatic bad year for me to really fully appreciate it, or my awareness of how much I appreciate.
Or how much you were loved.
Yeah, it definitely grew tremendously. I would say in some ways my relationships with certain people probably got stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
And so that's something that just thankful that I'm about to tear up or something.
Oh. I think I'm the same way too. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I feel extra thankful that this pandemic happened.
Extra thankful that the pandemic happened?
Like,
okay.
Not thankful, but extra thankful at the same time, because I was having crazy anxiety and depression. So I feel like I needed someone. And it happened to be like lockdown happened. He's working from home. So when I had this like emotional breakdowns or like mental breakdowns, I knew someone was there. I'm not like by myself, and yeah, like I guess I am thankful for you.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you too.
And I also agree with you on like this time really made me realize how much I was loved, how much I was in my friends' thoughts.
This kind of year allowed you to do a lot of reflecting and thinking. I feel like it's not like you were going out and you were, because we got to stay indoors more. We definitely got closer, and I'm thankful that I have a job. I'm thankful that I know a lot of people had to shut down the stores or lost their jobs or something. So it's terrible things going on, and just thankful for being able to have a job. Thankful for being able to work remotely. That was cool. Nothing like, oh wow, like I bought a house or bought a new car for the year, that type of thankfulness, but like thankful for like the small little things which are, I think, really important actually.
Yeah, because we usually tend to neglect those like little stuff that's happening
like every day. Right?
Yeah, every day, like daily life.
Yeah. What about 2021? Is there anything you want to happen for the next year?
I wish maybe like end of next year, I wish we can go to Korea, reunite with my family.
Yeah, I get to see, we haven't seen them in a while. That'll be nice. I mean, we were supposed to go this year, but hopefully that would happen. And
what about you?
I want a puppy. We
want puppies so bad.
Yeah. Last couple months we were kind of really aggressively looking, and they're like all the puppies are sold out.
We can't even be on the waiting list.
Yeah. It's so jam packed. I just want a puppy. And some type of miracle happened, like a puppy falls from the sky or something.
Yeah. So we talked about how our 2020 was and what made us anxious, but at the same time what made us thankful this year. And I hope you guys wrap up this year well as well. And I'll see you next year too. Goodbye 2020 and welcome 2021.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. Cheers.